This revision session looks at the major pentatonic, minor pentatonic and blues scales. The major pentatonic scale. Pentatonic means 5, and this scale, as you can imagine, has only 5 notes in it. The major pentatonic scale is a 5-note scale that is based off the major scale and has a distinctly Eastern or Asian flavour. How to write it? Step 1. Write out the major scale of the tonic root or starting note in question. This question is going to be an E major pentatonic scale. There's the E major scale. We number them 1 to 8. Step 2. We remove the 4th and the 7th note from this major scale. So A disappears and D sharp disappears. And there you have it. There is the notes in our E major pentatonic scale. It's pretty straightforward. Let's try it again. Step 1, write out the major scale of the tonic root or starting note in question. This question is going to be D flat major pentatonic scale. There's our D flat major scale. We number them 1 to 8. Step 2 is remove the 4th and 7th note from this major scale. G flat disappears and C disappears. And there you go. There's your D flat major pentatonic scale. It always works. Here's a D major pentatonic. There's our D major. We remove the 4th and we remove the 7th. Here's our A flat major scale. We remove the 4th and we remove the 7th. And there you go, there's our answers. It's very straightforward. It's that simple. So in summary, to create a major pentatonic scale, all you do is you remove the 4th and 7th notes from the major scale. Minor pentatonic scales. The minor pentatonic scale, like the major scale, is a 5-note scale, but with a few differences. The minor pentatonic scale has a bluesy, rocky sound to it, and you build this scale off the natural minor scale. Writing out a minor pentatonic scale. Step 1, like we did last time, is you write out the major scale of the tonic root or starting note. We're going to do an E minor pentatonic scale. There's your E major. Step 2, convert that to a natural minor by flattening the 3rd, the 6th and the 7th. G sharp becomes G, C sharp becomes C, and D sharp becomes D. Now we've got our natural minor scale, we can move to step 3, which is to remove the 2nd and 6th note of the natural minor scale. F sharp disappears, and C disappears. And there you have it. That is a E minor pentatonic scale. Let's try it again. Step 1 is we write out the major scale of the tonic root or starting note in question. This time is a B flat minor pentatonic scale. There's our B flat major. We convert that B flat major to a natural minor by flattening the 3rd, 6th and 7th. D becomes D flat. G becomes G flat, and A becomes A flat. Step 3 is we remove the 2nd and 6th notes from the natural minor scale. We get rid of the C, we get rid of the G flat. And there you have it. They are the notes in the B flat minor pentatonic scale. It always works. Here's a D minor pentatonic. D major, convert that to natural minor, getting rid of the F sharp to making it F, adding a B flat and getting rid of the C sharp. Now we remove the 2, which is getting rid of the E, and we get rid of the 6, which gets rid of the B flat. There's the notes in a D minor pentatonic. A flat minor pentatonic. There's our A flat major. convert that to natural minor by flattening the 3rd, 6th and 7th. And then we get rid of the 2 and we get rid of the 6th. And there you have it. There are the notes in the D minor pentatonic and the A flat minor pentatonic. It's that simple. To summarize, to create a minor pentatonic scale, all you do is convert the major scale to a natural minor scale by flattening the 3rd, 6th and 7th. Then remove the 2nd and 6th notes from the natural minor scale, and there you have your minor pentatonic. The blues scale. The blues scale is like the minor pentatonic, but it adds one additional note, an extra flat 5. It's a very popular scale used by rock guitarists for solos and riffs. And it also incorporates the blue note, which was established in the blues genre, hence its name. Writing out the blues scale. Step 1, as always, start out with the major scale of the tonic root or starting note. Remember to leave a space between the 4th and the 5th note in the scale. Here's the E major scale. Now we're going to convert that to a natural minor. So we're going to, G sharp is going to become G by flattening the 3rd. C sharp will become C by flattening the 6th. And D sharp will become D by flattening the 7th. Now we convert that to a minor pentatonic by removing the 2nd and 6th note. There goes the F sharp, and there goes the C. Step 4 is we need to add an extra note, a flat 5 before the 5th of the minor pentatonic. So before the B, we end up with a B flat. And there we have the notes in an E blues. Let's try that again. Step 1, write out the major scale of the tonic root or starting note in question. This time we're going to do a B flat blues scale, so we write out the B flat major. Step 2 is we convert this B flat major to a natural minor by flattening the 3rd, 6th and 7th. D becomes D flat, G becomes G flat, and A becomes A flat. Now we remove the 2nd and 6th note from this natural minor scale to create the B flat minor pentatonic. We get rid of the C and we get rid of the G flat. Now we add an extra note, a flat 5 before the 5th of the minor pentatonic. So we add an F flat. And there you have the B flat blues scale. This always works. Let's work out a D blues. There's our D major. Convert it to natural minor. F sharp becomes F, B flat, and then C sharp becomes C. Now we remove the 2nd and then the 6th note to make a minor pentatonic. And then we add the extra flat 5 before the A. We end up with A flat. Let's try it again. A flat major scale. Convert that to a natural minor by flattening the 3rd, flattening the 6th, flattening the 7th. Remove the 2nd and the 6th note to turn the natural minor into a minor pentatonic. And then add the extra flat 5 before the 5. And we end up with an E double flat in this scale. And there's your answers. This one's a bit trickier, but it is quite straightforward. So to create a blues scale, all you need to do is convert the major scale to a natural minor, remove the 2nd and 6th notes from the natural minor to create a minor pentatonic, and then add the extra flat 5 before the 5th note of the minor pentatonic scale. In summary, to create a major pentatonic scale, step 1 is write out the major scale of the tonic root or starting note. Step 2 is to remove the 4th and 7th note from the major scale. To create a minor pentatonic scale, step 1 is write out the major scale of the tonic root or starting note. Step 2 is to convert the major scale to a natural minor by flattening the 3rd, 6th and 7th. And then step 3 is remove the 2nd and 6th notes from the natural minor scale. To create a blues scale, step 1 is write out the major scale of the tonic root or starting note. Step 2 is convert the major scale to a natural minor by flattening the 3rd, the 6th and the 7th. Step 3 is remove the 2nd and 6th note from the natural minor scale. And then step 4, add the extra flat 5 before the 5th of the minor pentatonic scale. I hope that this revision session has been useful and has helped you to understand the concepts of creating major pentatonic, minor pentatonic and blues scale. Thanks for watching.